Hi, all you lovely people. It doesn't matter. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter how prepared I am to go on tour. It will be the day before I go on tour, and I'll be doing a million things, including this podcast intro for you, packing, deliveries that don't turn up, today's special edition of Getting Ready for Tour, which I'm on right now. I'm on tour in the USA right now, straight from the path on tour with Silverstein and Avoid in the United States of America. The one thing that's really, really, really annoying is if you're watching the video of this, and I do insist that you watch the video of this on YouTube, number one, please subscribe. Number two, you will be able to see that I'm very harshly lit today, and that is because the blind that is behind me, this is first world problems, the blind that's behind me, the battery's broke, I can't find the charger, I'm going on tour tomorrow. Got that out of the way. Look at this lovely t-shirt I'm wearing. It's called the Ultra Slam t-shirt by the Downbeat. It's very, very heavy weight. If you're just listening to this or you are blind, apologies for your blindness. I didn't do it, but I assume I didn't do it, unless, because I'm doing this in the past, unless something crazy happened on tour and I did actually end up blinding someone, which I really hope isn't the case. Now I've put it out there, I don't think it will happen. It is, what was I talking about? This t-shirt, it is a glorious, very, very heavyweight. It feels like a towel, if I'm honest with you. Ultra Slam t-shirt. The embroidery is the same colour as the t-shirt, sort of like a stealth vibe. I love it. Basically, you can pick it up from www.thedownbeat.at. It ships from Los Angeles, California. The UK store will be closing. Might even be closed by now. Long story short, I'm going to change places or do it myself. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's getting closed. Anything that's in there must go. www.thedownbeat.at. Before I tell you about my guest today, who is one of my best friends in the world, let's talk about the sponsor for today's podcast, Displate. Displate make metal posters. They mount on the wall with a magnet. There is no holes. There is no drilling. All you do, you put the protective leaf on, followed by the magnet, followed by the display. Because they're magnetic, you can change them out. If your emotion changes, I don't want that cool Downbeat summoning sacrifice one. I instead want this cool Downbeat 200 decibel podcasting one. Well, guess what? All you do is go rip it off the wall. Don't rip it off the wall. Just take it off the wall quite nicely, and then just pop a new one up, because they're magnetic. Also because they're magnetic, and they're made from more ecologically sustainable materials than paper, they last for ages. They last forever, I imagine. I imagine they'll be lasting for a while. There's no trees getting cut down. I don't really know how metal's made, if I'm honest with you, but I know that metal is cool. They got games, they got films, they got bands, Gojira, Call of Duty, they got everything. They're absolutely wicked. Display.com, use the code DOWNBEAT. You can get a whopping 20% or more, depending on the time that you're listening to this, off 1 to 2 displays, or 30% off 3 and above. Display.com, use the code DOWNBEAT. My guest this week is one of my best friends on planet Earth. Definitely the oldest friend of mine that I speak to. He is a wonderfully funny man, once shrouded in mystery. It's Josh Middleton, the guitarist and singer brainchild of Sylosis. We talked about the fact he's my best mate. We made each other cry on the podcast a couple of times from laughing. We talked about the golden years when we lived right next to each other in Reading, watching horror movies, eating snacks. We talked about their new album, A Sign of Things to Come. Loads of that stuff. He's the best. I love him. He flew up here to see me. Josh Middleton of Sylosis on the Downbeat podcast. Josh Middleton.
Hiya.
How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. You?
What have you been doing all day?
Just been sat there, actually. You?
I've been setting up this fucking podcast for the longest time. Just new gear. Hopefully it looks good. It better look good enough for all these people. Because how long do you reckon that took? What are we on? It's 7 o'clock now. I said we were starting at 6:30 when I'd already been setting up for... How long?
I don't know, 2 hours, hour and a half.
That's a fucking long time, isn't it?
We've been talking the whole time.
I've got you a cool drink. Thanks, everyone, for listening. I've already introduced you. You've got two options. You've got Chun-Li or you've got Ryu, both from popular franchise Street Fighter.
Yeah, Chun-Li, please.
That's sparkling tea peach flavour. And I'm going to go for, there's no other choice. I'm going to go for Ocean Bomb.
What does the ocean taste of?
Apple flavour.
Not seawater then.
Let's have a little go. Anyone who's watched the Tom Williams episode, you'll know there's, cool drinks are a thing, especially with the non-drinking community. Josh himself here. Are you an edgeman? Would you call yourself an edgeman?
I guess I don't necessarily claim it, but I am and have been for 10 years. But
10 years?
Yeah.
Vegan as well? 10 years XVX?
Yeah, 11 years vegan, yeah.
How's your
Oh, the drinks. Yeah. Great, yeah.
That's lovely. Shout out Ocean Bomb.
Mine is also Ocean Bomb, yeah.
Oh, that's
good stuff.
Okay. Yours is peach up, mine's apple, and they're Street Fighter branded. Not sponsored by this episode because the other thing I'm doing the sort of guerrilla technique, Josh. We'll get on to talking to Josh in a minute. Shut the fuck up. Where basically I've asked Monster Energy to sponsor the podcast. And they've gone, oh, yeah, we'll be in touch. We like it. But then they've repeatedly not been in touch. So I just drink different drinks just as a sort of like, this could be you. This could be us, but you playing.
Beat me to it, yeah. This is absolutely delicious. If it was another beverage company that could endorse a podcast like this.
Well, couldn't it? It could be like a delicious energy drink. I'll take any energy drink by this point. What have you been doing? I haven't seen you in ages.
I haven't seen you in ages. My brain's gone. Put an album out. That's the main one, obviously. New Sylosis record came out. Been doing some mixing work.
When did the record come out?
September. Start of September, 8th.
We're in November, but you'll be watching this in December. We're in October. Fuck me, my brain is mush. I saw you got loads of monthly listeners. That's the first thing I noticed today.
That's cool. Yeah. No, it honestly, it's never really dipped over. It's only been steadily growing over the pandemic, and I don't know why. There's no.
What's the highest you've got? It's 375,000 today. That's loads. Stray's only ever like 140 max.
The highest was like 389 or something. We never breached the 4, but I don't know. We've got a lot of albums, and
you do. You're still in my phone as the Supreme Oppressor.
Yeah,
did you know
not
that?
On there? No. I mean, I knew. You definitely told me that before, yeah. And that wasn't even me. That was Jamie. But
I mean, you fucking wrote it.
Yeah, but if anyone's going to be the Supreme Oppressor, I guess it would be me.
Yeah, I mean, we're both from who wrote the music and from just being a Supreme Oppressor.
Yeah.
Are you? That's a good question. Good question, Josh. Do you let Ali write some drums, or do you?
Yeah, no, definitely.
You write them?
No, Ali writes drums.
You never used to let them write. Come on, you didn't. Come on.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah. No, I was just trying to think. Like, I don't have. Yeah, Ali, I'm always like, Ali, tell me what should we do with this song? Does the arrangement need to change? I put this drum thing in, but I deliberately make an effort to not demo as hard as I used to.
Demo-itis.
As in, like, you just get stuck. Yeah.
But in one way, like, loved Rob, great drummer. However, like, he wasn't coming up. He wasn't breaking the. What's the phrase for like when you invent shit? Reinventing the wheel.
Yeah.
He wasn't breaking the wheel.
Didn't break it, didn't make one. Nothing to do with wheels, actually. No, yeah, Ali's definitely got a style and yeah, like his sound. Like,
yeah, you can hear it on the new one. There's also a new one song's like, is it Poison for the Lost?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, obviously that's one of them, but is it the one that's like a big decapitated?
Oh, there's some elements of that. Yeah, in that song, yeah. A bit of
That's another thing you used to hate when I'd say, oh, that sounds like this. And you go, no, it doesn't. I couldn't hear it. Yeah, you used to do it all the time. I'd be like, it sounds a little bit like this. Can't really hear that.
I mean...
I'm not dogging on you.
No. But I think all I'm saying is if you if I deliberately did that, I'd tell you. Yeah. Whereas if you said it, and I'd be like, no. But
it seeps in.
Yeah, it does. Obviously.
Do you reckon you've got like? I feel like I know a Sylosis song now. Like if I hear it, I can go, that's Sylosis. Do you reckon it took a while to get like your own sound, or did you ever like? Did you have a sound in mind in the first place? Because you used to be like death metal.
Yeah, you know what? We've actually filmed a little very mini documentary about the early days because they're completely like undocumented. Because like even before I knew you, well, around that time, playing with like Jordan's band in Newbury and stuff when we were like a 6-piece with 2 singers. So it's just talking about some of the early days because I feel like the newest record is the closest we've been to when we started.
There's blast beats. Blast beat? Singular?
I mean, there's not much. There's some blast beats. But just like, I think the better we got as musicians and myself as a guitarist and as a songwriter, and the more you get involved in the finesse of it all, we lost touch with just when you're kids and you just want to make super heavy music and you just want to like flip a table because something's so heavy. Yeah. And I feel like we lost a bit of that. So I want to inject a bit more of that into what we're doing.
Why do you think you lost it?
No, like I said, I think you get like start thinking more about songwriting and like, you know, the technical guitar stuff and more focused on that and less. I think like writing songs in front of a computer.
Yeah.
Like, and not that I don't necessarily do that, but when I write riffs now, I'm stood up with a guitar and it's like I'm playing live and like what's going to physically feel satisfying to play and stuff.
You get too into computer world or like snipping, I'll snip the tail of that riff. Well, literally we just did it with Stray when we just like, we normally, me and Tom jam. And this time there's like 5, even like Pandemic was, I would jam a drum beat, he would send it to him and he would jam a riff over it. So it's still like jammer and stuff. But this, we just did 5 songs. Sometimes we'd be just trying to make a part work by like changing the tail of the riff and all this shit. And then you just go, should just try a different fucking riff.
Yeah.
My throat just made an excellent noise there.
Yeah, I heard it.
That's bad noise gate there. Road.
I also feel like with Sylosis used to be too afraid to, because when we did a first record, I didn't want us to be lumped in with all the metalcore stuff.
What do you count as the first record?
Well, Conclusion of an Age. So like we're going to tune our guitars to E, no breakdowns allowed, and although it helped us get on like our own path.
Was that a rule? You had a rule in your head?
Not so much. Yeah, like
E is crazy. Are you still in E?
No, C sharp standard, so it's like 3 notes lower. It's good in between. It still sounds tight and metal, but
E standard.
But
is Metallica E?
Yeah,
that's why you did it.
Yeah, that's why we did it. But admittedly, part of the reason we went on hiatus because I was like, I just want to play like really fun, heavy riffs, and if something resembles a breakdown, I don't care. But I grew up in an era and scene and had some friends, especially like maybe like I won't say who they are.
Yeah, say him.
And maybe I don't know. Just had like because I was into like super extreme death metal stuff.
Yeah,
but I like just Deftones or like Terror or Hatebreed or whatever. And the elitist mentality is like you have to pick a side basically. So like that's what we sort of did. But so now it's like if we do something that resembles a breakdown, I'm like, I don't care. Yeah. We're not. I don't think we're a metalcore band. For me, a lot of that stuff, like the chuggy stuff, comes from like Pantera or Decapitated or whatever.
Metalcore is a weird word now. It used to be a dirty word back in the day because for exactly those reasons. Like I don't want hardcore metal. I've always wanted it. Give me a blast beat. Give me a fucking breakdown. Yeah. But like when you think of metalcore now, metalcore is almost like what new metal was now in terms of like metalcore is a singing chorus and like I don't know, you know what I mean, like Bad Omens and stuff like that. That's now it's like big metalcore.
Because back in the day, you'd think of just like bands ripping off Kill Switch, but then
that's the other.
But Convergent metalcore in a way, aren't they? They have like super Swedish sounding riffs and like metal stuff, and then they're obviously a hardcore band, really.
That's fucking weird. Because if you called Converge metalcore now, like if you said to someone says I like metalcore and you go listen to Converge, they would go, the fuck is this?
But I mean, to turn back in the day, like, I remember it being used with bands like, I think even Burnt by the Sun got called it. Like,
I listened to Burnt by the Sun today in the
back
gym.
in the day. Yeah, sick band.
I listened to Discordant Axis yesterday as well.
Dave Witt.
Same. I was on a little Dave Witt
They're
run.
one of them, I think, the most underrated heavy bands, and still like a huge influence for us.
I had sweated him the other day. We played with Municipal Waste, and he was like, "Oh, great!" They played after us. He was like, "Oh, great playing," and I was like, "Dave, big Burnt by the Sun fan," and he was like, "Oh, wow!" And then I was like, "Big Discordant Axis fan," and he was like, "No one said that band name to me in about 10 years."
To be honest, I'm not that familiar with them, but Burnt by the Sun.
Just grind, just relapse grind.
Burnt by the Sun, the first record, like full length soundtrack to the Personal Revolution. That record is monumental. Yeah. I still loads of that stuff, all those riffs.
Come back and listen to it. Production's nice. There's a lot of like.
It's the guy that did Leviathan, Matt Bayliss.
Is it?
Same drum sound, I think. Roomy.
Early 2000s metalcore. But then even then, like you can't lump that in with Kill Switch. It's weird. We need
also, they're like
subsections.
grind metal with hardcore.
Grindlecore. They were like Grindlecore.
Grindeldorf. Yeah.
Grindlecore, and then you guys are now, I guess. What if someone said like what's Sylosis?
Oh, just modern metal.
I feel like you can get away with that.
Yeah, I think like where I see us is just. It always sounds like you're going but like metal, like when you got your Pantera, Machine Head, Lamb of God,
Metal, pop, rock,
that lane of it,
R&B,
metal,
hip hop, metal. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Back to basics, reggae.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. It's good to see you. If anyone doesn't know, me and Josh used to live really close to each other.
Yeah, we used to see each other pretty much every night. We'd sit on your sofa, watch a scary film, eat popcorn from the same bag, hands touching.
I've got popcorn.
Yeah, we'll be doing it tonight.
We'll be doing a horror movie. We'll be doing a takeaway that we're going to get order on this podcast because we're both fucking starving because it took me so long to do it. Take Me Out Saturdays, remember those?
Yeah. Wow.
If anyone remembers, if you're listening in America, because most of you are, we had there's a game show. Was it a game show?
Yeah, dating game show. Yeah.
What was the premise? It was actually it was a modern day Tinder in real time. It was like a lineup of, I feel like
men or women.
Was it?
It would be equal.
It was equal back then.
Sometimes a man would come out and take his pick. Sometimes a lady would come out and take their pick.
But
a woman.
So it'd be a lineup of people. Absolute fucking trash TV, but I loved it.
Garbage.
Lineup of people, and then like the opposing gender. I think this was before you were allowed, but before the TV really sort of realised that LGBT people existed. Because I never ever remember it being like a bunch of guys and then a guy.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
Which they should have done realistically.
Yeah,
but
not even that long ago. 10 years.
They would come on one row of girls and then a guy, and then he would go and they'd have a light in front of him.
Come down the lift.
He'd come down the lift. Oh my God. And then he would like go up to them and press their button if he didn't like them, and it would make this really, really like boo, like fucking like you lost the game noise.
Just based on like appearance, maybe. I think each round, like they would ask the girls different questions as well,
and then he'd go and boo, boo, boo.
All the men,
yeah. And it was a fond part of my life. Those Saturday nights, we'd get everyone round, a couple of doobies. Josh was drinking back then.
Yeah. Sleep on the sofa.
Now we're old men.
Yeah, drinking.
Now we're drinking Street Fighter drinks.
Yeah, to be honest, never drank anything as childish as this.
Well, I haven't changed.
No, I haven't. I don't think I have.
How old are your kids now? Can you talk about your kids on the podcast?
Yeah, 2 and 4. 2 girls.
6, 8. I don't know. I'm in the flow of it now. I'm just silly. I've got the silly.
The funniest thing is like I can't deal with anything that's not. I know. Yeah, 4-4.
So, what were you going to say?
2-4. I was like, no, that's not it. 4-4.
4-4. Yeah, time signatures. Yeah. 2 bars. You got 1 bar of 2-4. It's a good way to think of it. Are they? I don't know anything about kids. Are they doing shit yet? Like, Don't slag them off, but
No, yeah. So the oldest one's at school, and yeah, they watch.
school at 4.
Yeah,
Is she a brain box, or is that normal?
yeah, that's the age.
Is
yeah.
it 4?
Yeah, it does seem a bit young, doesn't
it?
It's like it does feel too young. Also, she's there's a school in our village that we could walk to, and we went to look at like various schools, and you just think, yeah, you just send them to the closest school, obviously.
Yeah.
And when I went there, I was like, I hated school. Primary school was all right, but just authority school sucks. And we both got a really bad vibe, and we went to check out this other school, and it's like tiny school in like a lovely countryside, trees everywhere. It's amazing. Only like 10 kids per class.
Fucking hell, right?
But it's Church of England. So like she goes there, and it's great, and it's lovely, and like all that stuff is, you know, obviously me and Naomi are both atheists, but and she'll come back and she's like reciting the Lord's Prayer, and I'm like,
Is she?
yeah,
At 4?
And
I don't know they could do
meanwhile, I'm
that.
turning up in my Cannibal Corpse hat and
To pick her up.
bloody hammer joggers. I just say it's like, it's just like a knife and fork. They've been having jam sandwiches.
Well, no, it's the communion.
Blood.
I spilt my communion.
Yeah. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, it's all good. Just watch a lot of Frozen. They dress up, bounce on the bouncy castle.
What do you do when she says the Lord's Prayer at you? Does she
Oh,
do
she
that?
doesn't-
She'll
no,
come
no.
home and be like, "What's up, Dad?" I don't know what a 4-year-old's like. Because I taught kids for like 10 years, but it was only like, you can only really teach them from about 8. So I didn't really hang out with many pre-8-year-olds. Hang out with fucking loads of 8-year-olds. Go on.
So what's the question?
You can't fucking remember. No, like, so what's her speaking like? Like when she's saying the Lord's Prayer, is it like goo goo gaga shit? Josh is gonna fucking spit his drink out. He's looking around for something to spit out. What? I can't help you, mate. I'm doing a podcast.
Yeah,
We're back. Josh,
back, yeah.
Josh
goo goo gaga. So yeah, my daughter can speak. She's
yeah, but like what level?
just normal. She can.
She
speak.
speaks like me.
You've never seen a kid.
I ain't hanging out with 4-year-olds.
Yeah, but you've been to school. You must
I
remember.
can't fucking remember what I sounded like. In my head, I sounded like this. Probably did. There's no way.
When you're at school, that's when like you start learning to read and stuff.
Yeah, but I thought
can
you
already
had
speak.
like a Rugrats voice for a bit, and then you had like a teenager voice, like "Hi."
Yeah, I mean,
when it was breaking.
yeah, she sounds like a kid, definitely, but she can talk.
I don't know.
At school.
I don't know. 4 seems young for school.
No, it does seem young. Yeah, it is too young. I mean, in an ideal world, we'd homeschool, but
No Lord's Prayer there. The opposite.
Quite the opposite. Yeah.
Speaking of the
Cannibal
opposite,
Corpse.
I got a book over there. The
Necronomicon.
the H.P. Lovecraft pulled loads of stuff from this book though. The Dictionary Infernal Grimoire, like, pretty sure it's the one that they found around the guy from Dissection after he popped his clogs, and but I was reading it the other day because there's like spells in it and shit, and I like all that stuff. The Red Dragon is called.
Kali. Mahakali. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like translated from French to English, and there's loads of spells in it that are fucking mental. Like I like a little bit of a sex spell or like a manifestation spell. This one, boiling cats.
Nah.
Like what else is in there? Like boiling cats, killing goat, like all the killing goat stuff, all of that stuff. In it, there's like a letter because it's like a pact with the devil, and it's like a scan of an actual one from like the 1600s. It's fucking sick. That's what you should be teaching at school at 4 years old.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, we do that at home.
Boil the cat. Boil the cat. Goo goo gaga.
Yeah.
What I love about this is I've just got a mate on, and everyone will be like, "No, why don't you talk about this? I want to know."
Do you want to ask me about drums?
No, thank fucking God I don't. I'll ask you about guitar though, because you're thinking about, and by this point you will have already embarked on a sort of Patreon journey. You're still fleshing it out.
Oh, it might still be in the idea
There's
stage.
No way. I'm not going to let you fucking wait that long.
All right, yeah, maybe it'll be out. Yeah.
But like we were discussing, it's difficult because
you want to do other stuff with your life.
Well, I didn't really mean that, but I mean like it's difficult to be a fucking content creator, even to say that fucking word, because shit costs money. But then at the same time, it feels a bit like busking.
Yeah.
And I fucking hate busking and all buskers.
Okay. Yeah, you said it.
Do you know what I mean though? Like, fucking go play a gig. Get off. Oh, Ed Sheeran again? Fuck off. I can't be asked. Unless it's like a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
4 and above.
Yeah. Sure.
The shape of goo. That was quick. Well done, me. That was quick.
Yeah.
What's your goal with the Patreon? You haven't figured out the fucking tiers yet. What's your goal?
Just that sort of safety net income, I guess, of being out in the world of doing all sorts now, I guess.
Yeah. Do you feel like some of it are you too proud to say? Because I was a little bit. Some of it was just like I wanted to force myself to put myself out there more on the internet.
I mean, that's something I'm doing generally just because, like, my brother-in-law is the owner of a social media company, and he used to do it for bands or for actors, and now he just does it for like mostly like just big companies like food companies and stuff. And I was always like, back in the day, I just bike around and I didn't know what these people sounded like or anything, and I liked the kind of mystery of being a fan and not knowing everything. And then back in the day, I wasn't on social media, like I didn't post that much. And he was like, you've either got to be mysterious and not be on social media, or you just play the game. So I'm just like, yeah, right.
But also you're funny though. I remember this when I posted your, not to throw you under the bus. When
I can do it live if you want.
I'm really hoping. Can I
have a backing track? Because it helps.
Yeah, I'll set it up and then we'll do it. So I posted, this was when you were in your Mystique era. Like
that arc, yeah.
Yeah, so I posted, Josh sent me unsolicited, I reckon 11 to 12 separate voice notes, the last 2 of which come in 2 hours later without a reply, which is the funniest bit about it, of him. There was a meme going around which was how to fry fish.
How to flip fish with a large fish flipper. And it said, like, can't help but read this in Anthony Kiedis' voice.
Yeah, and Josh sent me unsolicited 11 to 12 versions of him singing a very good impression of Anthony Kiedis.
Over their songs. That loud enough where you could just hear me a bit.
And it was really funny, and I should have asked, but I didn't. I screen recorded it and put it on Twitter, and it went fuck. I still get the odd retweet. It went fucking ape shit on Twitter. And then I don't think you told me. I think someone else told me.
I think I was just like surprised. I was like, I'm just like doing it to you, and I just, it's just like.
I get it. You were trying to be well,
but I don't mind. Like
you didn't have a mass.
Jamie, pull it up. Let's listen to it now. That was a good one.
This is the best one. Insane.
How to flip a fish with a large fish flipper.
A fish.
How to flip a fish with a large fish flipper.
Are you driving at this?
No, I think so.
Sometimes I
that was just a very driving
like
song.
Flipping a fish, yeah.
I think that was the best one.
Flipping a fish now.
And then this one is 5.5 hours later.
Twisting and turning that fish is now burning. You're cooking that fish. It's time to flip it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
how did we get onto this?
We're talking about putting yourself out there more.
Yeah, I'll be doing more of that.
But I put you out there because I just, in my head, I get what you were going for. Like, you didn't spend a lot of time on social media. Like, you're just one of those people. They don't exist anymore, mate. If you're funny, you got to fucking monetize it.
I still don't think I'm funny on social media, though.
Yeah, but you're funny in real life, so you just put that on. See? They're cracking up.
I can hear it from here. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. Like, I think I need someone to bounce it off, though. Like, with you, because first off, we're on the same wavelength of humour. And like, I just like trying to make you laugh. But I can't do that without, like, with me on just a phone or whatever.
We do have the same sense of humour. Yeah. There's only one person that makes as many puns as me.
And it's not even necessarily like a sense of humour, just like weird stuff. Yeah. Just like I'll be cooking and I'll be just have like a weird phrase in my head that I can't stop saying to myself. Yeah. Just weird stuff like that.
It's a mental illness.
Yeah.
100%. Words that sound like someone's name.
Hang on.
Have you got some? Have you got a list?
No, I just got a really... Well, first off, I have a friend who worked at the council who would... Actually, no, I won't say that.
You're going to say their full name as well. Yeah. Oh,
yeah. No, but you might enjoy that.
It's a meme. It says, imagine the trouble she has trying to introduce herself in France, and her name is Gemma Powell. So he's cracking up. That is the sign of thing. I think I remember just getting a voice note from you once, and it was like, nice to meet you. I'm Leslie Pace. But
Leslie Pace.
You said it like Leslie Pace. Nice to meet you, Leslie Pace. That's really funny to me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not the sort of thing that if you tell people or like write it down or I'm just going to do this on Instagram that people find funny. Yeah. Or I think I can only make you laugh. That's the problem I have.
No, but then I retweeted it. 579 retweets. That's a lot of retweets.
Yeah.
That's funny. Monetize that funny. Patreon.com/whatever Josh did. Funniness.
Comedy special.
Let's talk about fucking rock music. The people are listening. They want to know about fucking rock music. You met Metallica recently?
Yeah.
Favorite band of all time?
Yeah.
Expectation versus reality?
Surpassed, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'm one of those people that doesn't get excited. I just don't get excited about things unless I'm there. So like, you're playing with Metallica. I was just like, that's great, but I'm hard to...
In what way? What, you didn't freak out? I'd have freaked out.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's just like how I am. But then when I'm there, like, this is insane. Like, playing on their stage. Obviously got to meet them. And do you know, the main thing that got me was watching them, like, just from the snake pit and just being like that close. And they opened with the right, and I was just like, this is insane. Yeah. Like, yeah, and I've just, like, played that stage. Crazy.
Who was the nicest? Rank them. rank your heroes.
James and Rob came to the dressing room and delivered us a vase full of flowers and a cake that said, like, welcome to the tour.
That's fucking cool.
And I've got a picture of me holding the cake and Sam's holding the flowers, and we're just like... there's a picture of me going like this, because I was like, that riff in Crown of Barbed Wire that goes like... I was like, that riff's so good. And James was like, huh? What riff? I was like...
Yeah, you missed it.
He didn't get it. I obviously didn't sing it well enough. I think he then went, yeah, okay. No, he was... That's
what you would do to me. You got Josh Middleton. When I go, I love that bit in the Sylosis song, and I go, Ginger, whatever it is, and you go, I don't know what that is.
Sorry.
He's operating on a higher level. I always just assume it's because my note range is 1. I can do it. I can hum you a Meshuggah song all day. He's operating here. You're here.
Yeah. They were super friendly, spoke for a bit.
Tell me about the big man.
Lars. Yeah, he came in separately, like half an hour later maybe, and was just generally very friendly, just talking. And
how weird was that, being in a fucking... Like, because when we were kids, we would watch fucking all the Metallica.
Yeah. I mean,
kids to adulthood, by the way, still constantly.
Yeah, I still watch them. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, like, I love them so much that I'd actually sort of remove myself from... what am I going to say? I love your band.
Did you not say that?
No, I mean, like...
What? I would have fucking.
I mean, I was, yeah, I don't know. I was just like, said about like a riff on the new record that I thought was amazing. And
that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
a good one to get anyone listening. That's a good one to get your like.
It's true though.
If you meet, yeah, of course it's true.
Riff's hard.
It's on the first song.
No, it's like Crown Above Wire. It's like maybe track 6 or something. It's just got like a. It's,
The record
slaps. Yeah, honestly, and I'm like they played the first track off the new record at one of the shows because they're alternating the set list, and the entire arena or stadium was singing the chorus, and like Wrath of Man or something like Wrath of Man.
Oh
like,
yeah, no.
So catchy. The whole place is singing it, and it's like it's inspiring that a band of that level putting out new stuff, and people are like, "This is awesome," and not just like play the old stuff.
I thought that was Slipknot recently. Like the song, I want to come back to that because I do have something else to say. But the song, that song "Custer," is like TikTok Gen Z. There's a whole generation of people that don't even know or care about old Slipknot. And I remember, like, I was looking at how many shares that song has, and then the comments about it, like, and I was just like, because we're old people. In my head, I was just like, yeah, fucking Iowa, fucking self-titled, all that shit. Like, not to disrespect any of the new stuff, but like,
That was bands, like a big time,
yeah,
moment in time when they came out, yeah.
And then, but like, it is cool. I had the same realization. It's really cool that these bands evolve or whatever, and they still get massive, massive new fan bases. In a way, that's fucking awesome. That's all you want to do. Metallica did have a miniature drop off, but it's only one album, really. You could put on Load and Reload, and I'll enjoy it. I'm not putting it on, but I'll enjoy it.
You've listened to St. Anger though, haven't you?
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, and I listened to St. Anger as a joke.
Yeah,
but I recently saw someone had like metaled up Frantic, I think. Not just a remix, redid the drums and then mixed them. The riff fucking slaps.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there.
What was I going to say about the Metallica thing?
Oh, that's cool. Lars.
No, it was about fucking me. Oh, if you want to meet, someone else asked me this the other day. They were like, I'm going to meet whoever, one of their dream bands. What should I say? And I was like, what do you want to say to them? Oh no, yeah. And the person was like, oh, it's a meet and greet. My friend bought me it. It's a meet and greet. And I was like, so you don't really want to meet him? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, well, don't say anything then. Like, you shouldn't be meeting someone and just saying something because they're quote unquote famous. But the best possible thing you can say to someone to get them on your side is, I really like something on the new album. None of us make an album that we want you to prefer the old stuff to.
Sure.
That's the worst thing when someone, for me anyway, when someone comes up to you and goes, love, and then they say a fucking song from 50 billion years ago that potentially I didn't even play on. You get that with...
Yeah.
Hey man, I love Conclusion of an Age. Well, I fucking made it 15 years ago. Fuck off. Do you want to say that, or shall I?
No, I don't mind that. You
don't mind it?
No, I really don't. But I do think. I mean, yeah. If you're giving advice to people who want to impress, or
not even impress,
not impress, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's always like
you should only say something if you want to.
Yeah, exactly. And that's not what I was trying to do with James. I just genuinely like that riff, and it was like I've been listening to the record.
That wasn't a play. I'd have done that. I'd have done that as a play with Lars.
No,
not even a play. It's true, but also it's like how many times has he heard "I love and Justice for All"?
Sure, yeah.
How many times has he heard, something off the new one?
Yeah.
Don't go around faking stuff, guys.
No, exactly. Yeah, don't fake it. But I guess people, like you said, the new stuff. Obviously, for the most part, most people are going to be like, yeah, that's our favourite stuff.
It's fucking weird, isn't it? Good. Do you like fan interaction or do you hate it? Or somewhere in between?
No, I'm fine with it. It really depends. Like, it's very rare that you have any sort of interaction where you're like, this is I don't know, weird or...
Is that rare for you?
Yeah.
I get it quite a lot.
Go on. I mean, yeah.
I think it's because I've got a podcast and everyone thinks they're fucking sat there.
Yeah.
Like, I love me. And then sometimes when people get the in-jokes, it's fucking awesome. But when I'm like, someone will say something, I don't know, I've had it sometimes when someone will like quote something from the podcast and it's quite rude and I don't know that, I can't fucking remember what I said. I'll forget this the minute I've done it.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I beg your pardon. And they'll be like, oh, it's something you said on the podcast. And I have to be, all right, I'm really fucking sorry. Because they're like quoting it at me. You not had any weird fans? You must have weird fans. You got guitar people. Don't throw them under the bus. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm going to ruin your fucking career.
Yeah, most people play guitar. Yeah, no, I can't think of anything, honestly, that's come to mind.
Twitch people? You still twitching?
Sometimes. Like, yeah, that's something I do just to keep myself, like, accountable for practicing vocals. Because I just do it.
You stop doing guitar on there?
Not completely, but like practicing vocals is like I play guitar a lot all day just when I'm writing or whatever I'm doing, whereas vocals I have to like make an effort to practice them because I'm not just like sat around screaming. So it's just good to keep your voice in show mode.
Do you do requests? Covers or originals?
Sometimes.
I fucking hate that.
But yeah, I don't like people. Sometimes I'll have like a bunch of songs that I'm going to practice because I'm going on tour or whatever. And then people are like, "Can you do this?" I'm like, "No, I don't have the audio for it either."
Can you do Supreme Oppressor? Is that not on Spotify?
No, it will be. We keep getting asked this a lot. It was because we bought the rights off In at the Deep End, the label that it was on. But they don't have the masters. So we bought the rights to the record, but no one has the master file. So
what are you going to do? Oh, you can rip them off a CD.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to send them to the guy, Ermin, who mastered our last two records and see if he can just make them sound a bit better from mastering.
I mean...
Probably not a lot, but...
I don't know if I've just got rose-tinted spectacles, but I remember it sounding quite good. You recorded...
Both of them.
Both of them. Wait, what do you mean by both? What else is coming back?
Casting Shadows.
It's coming out.
It's not coming out. It's just going to be back on Spotify.
It's back. It's coming out. That seems odd for you to do that. No, I mean, it's cool.
What do you mean? Because I want to bury the past because I don't like it. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, if I had it my way, I would have deleted half our discography at some point.
Why is it coming out?
So why not? I mean, it was on
Good
Spotify.
for you. That's growth.
Yeah, to be honest, like...
Are you internally freaking out about it?
No, back in the... Yeah, now I am even more. I don't want to draw attention to it.
Now it's
don't tell people. No, it's one of those things where, yeah, like, I don't know if you're like this because we have the same taste in music as well. I have, like... my taste in music genuinely gets me, like, depressed or, like, feeling bipolar because I'll go through phases of liking different things and I hate whatever I've just done and be like, I can't believe I've spent my time. Like, I love Radiohead or like Mastodon or whatever, and I'll get obsessed with the band and be like, why have I been making all this like meathead music and thrash? Because I could be in a band like this. And then sometimes I'll just be listening to Cannibal Corpse and be like, why have we got all this like delay guitars and clean stuff? Let's get rid of that. I just want to play heavy riffs. So like it completely tears me in two. So like just some of the things we've done in the past, I'm just like, I wish we could get rid of that, but I'm fine with it now.
Why don't you just do side projects? That would have been your death metal side project. I'm in. No fast feet. I'll program them. Program the feet.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with it now, but that's just how I used to be. I used to get really like...
Rank the Sylosis albums, including EPs.
New one. Like,
say the full fucking names. People don't know these things.
Sign of Things to Come, newest album out a few months ago. That one, 100%.
It's really great.
It's
number one.
Yeah, definitely number one. After that, I'd probably put Cycle of Suffering, the one before it. And then I'm going to go Edge of the Earth. I'll put Conclusion in there. Monolith, Dormant Heart. I don't know why, but that's the order I've gone with.
Nice.
Got Instincts I was going on then.
I'd say it's pretty accurate. But I'm putting Edge of the Earth. I'll give you the new one. I really do like it. I'll give you that. Number one. Edge of the Earth, number two.
Cool.
Are you
That's the most common fan favourite, I think.
It's a fucking, like...
It's long, isn't it?
It got panned for being long when it came out.
My whole thing was, like, as a kid listening to Metallica in my bedroom, and I was, like, doing something, like homework or whatever. If And Justice for All finishes, then I'm going to put Master of Puppets on right afterwards because, like, I'm in the mood. So what's wrong with a long album? It's just like listening to 2 albums back to back. But I do get it.
I don't think it's too long. I think the only thing about it that's too long is that you could have done no work for 2 extra years by splitting it in half and having it be 2 fucking albums.
Clever.
That's my 30-minute stray album brain.
Yeah.
Never more than 30 minutes.
I think I'm more like that now. I don't think anyone's got the attention span anymore for like long albums and long songs.
They must do though, because they do love that album. I fucking love that album. It's an incredible album.
Thanks, mate.
You did the artwork as well. If people don't know that.
I didn't.
You didn't do the artwork.
I did a big painting of it, and then I didn't like it, and then got someone else to do it. And the big painting was in my room for a while, so you might have seen that.
It was very close.
Yeah, thanks.
And you didn't like that?
No.
Insane.
But
I remember that, yeah, because I just thought that was the one.
No. Yeah.
So you AI'd it, essentially,
What does that
from
mean?
your brain. You made it and then you gave it to... Because some people are like using AI art to come up with an idea and then give it to an artist.
Yeah, okay,
So
yeah.
you did sort of analog AI.
Just I.
I'm going to fucking die. He says he's not funny. Just I. Yeah, good.
It works on 2 levels.
That's really good. Oh my God, it does. That's the sort of patreon.com/.
I'm not going to be doing comedy.
He's doing stand-up. He's back.
It's back.
It's back. Well, that was funny. That really got me. I want to talk about foundation. I want to talk about nutrition. I want to talk about foundation, no nutrition. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you've been listening to the podcast for a while, you'll know A, that I can't sing, and B, that I've been taking AG1 now for about 6 months. In that time, I've got rid of most of my other biohacking supplements, most of my other pills and stuff that's annoying at the airport and annoying to pack, because all of them are in AG1. That's because AG1 is a foundational nutritional supplement that supports your body's universal needs like gut optimization, stress management, and immune support. Since 2010, AG1 has led the future of foundational nutrition, continuously refining their formula to create a smarter, better way to elevate your baseline health. I take 1 scoop of AG1 every GD day in the morning with 250 milliliters of water, a little bit more if I'm thirsty. It tastes great. A lot of these other, like, powdery supplements taste a bit rubbish. It tastes great. It hydrates me because it reminds me I need to drink water in the morning. I'm pretty bad at that. On tour, I use the travel packs, which are an absolute godsend. In general, AG1 is an absolute godsend on tour because tour, other than music, is about 2 things. Being really stressed and getting really sick. You're around all these people all the time. Stress, sick. Thanks to stuff like the stress adaptogens like ashwagandha, thanks to the vitamins and minerals, magnesium, vitamin C, all in absolutely perfect doses for you in AG1, it's got my back when I'm on tour with support at a cellular level. I wouldn't be just selling you some BS here, guys, because I truly believe in it. I tried it before. They were a partner on the podcast and I loved it, so that's why they've been a partner for so long. If you want to take ownership of your health, it starts with AG1. Try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3, K2 and 5 free AG1 travel packs that I talked about earlier with your first purchase. Go to drinkag1.com/the downbeat. That's drinkag1.com/the downbeat. Check it out. Rarely a guest makes me have a real big chuckle.
Slagging everyone off that's been on here.
No, they're good.
Not this level of good.
No, when it's like besties, I've had a lot of besties in the last 6 months of episodes, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So actually, I do take that back. But but it's just fun to have a friend on. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for
having me. We flew all the way up here.
Yeah.
Just for this.
Yeah.
Both flying back tomorrow. I've got to do the Zildjian thing. And I always think about when I do these, what if I die at some point and this is scheduled to come out and it comes out and everyone's like, eerie. Oh, I just told you earlier, I put them up myself. You are looking at me. That familiar Josh there where I just go off on one. Can we talk about the rules list that you had for your room?
My bedroom? I was just about to bring that up. It was for Craig Reynolds only. This wasn't any sort of pinky rule.
A list of rules written out on a piece of paper.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just one rule that said don't touch anything because you're going to break all of my possessions.
There was more.
I don't remember it. Have you got a picture?
I fucking hope I've got a picture.
I genuinely don't have a clue what the rules were.
I have to do this.
I just did a Craig Reynolds. I went up to that Zildjian symbol, which you're going to tell me about in a second, because it looks like it's like made out of squishy foam, and I touched it, and it just everything fell over there. It was resting on. You used to come into my bedroom and just touch things, and they'd break.
And I carry that.
I used to have one of like those mouse pads with a little foam resty bit that sticks out.
I remember it.
Yeah, and Craig said that it looked like an arse, a bottom.
Yeah,
and spanked it for so long and so hard that all the gel came out of it.
That's what sparked the list of rules, though.
No, I think, and you maybe like stood on my chair and fell on, like there was many things that you would just touch and break.
Why is that though? Do you know? Any doctors in the house? I'm just going through our WhatsApp, like, you know, you can go through the photos.
Can you go through back?
Yeah. Oh. Come on, Grandad. There's some really old ones here, but I'm sure you found it recently. Oh, maybe it's...
No, I feel like you found it.
Maybe but I would have sent it to you. That's what I'm looking for.
It's in my pocket. Yeah, I mean...
Just be careful because there's a big camera on your phone. That's why. So I'm hiding it, all the nudes and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't find it. We'll carry on from this, I reckon.
Craig once left me a note in the kitchen after he stayed around my house. As if it was from my mum, like...
I found Craig Reynolds' do's and don'ts. Carry on, though.
That one was just, you know, like some mums would put, like, there's milk in the fridge, help yourself, blah, blah, blah. Craig drew a huge pentagram and it said, calculate what you will. Love, Mum.
Which is a tall lyric. Oh, I can see that note in my fucking brain.
Yeah, I think there's a picture of that somewhere.
I've got, because we can get fucking Simon to put this up, but I've found the Craig Reynolds do's and don'ts.
Oh, let me see it.
Would you like to read them out for me?
Craig Reynolds do's and don'ts. Don't pick up the weights. I had a set of weights and a bench press in my bedroom. You probably drop them and stuff.
I think I might have
near through the floorboards. Probably.
Yeah, it's the loudness.
Don't sing into the mic and knock it over. Every time you come into my room, you go, I'm Josh, I do Sylosis. I do vocals in the Sylosis. I do vocals in Sylosis. I do Sylosis and the vocals.
I would come up to his mic. Just as soon as I come in, I got fucking something wrong with my brain.
Knock it so it was resting in the little cradle and it would just knock it and fall over. That happened a lot. Nearly broke the mic. Don't swivel on the chair. You definitely swiveled on my chair and fell over. Don't touch anything because you'd break stuff. Don't pick up my Les Paul. I had a Gibson Les Paul.
I didn't do anything to Les Paul though. That was just general. Like, we were waiting for a time that I would do that. It was coming.
Did you say Les Pauler?
No, I said Les Paul.
Simon,
run that back.
Les Pauler.
Les Pauler. Well, it's about time.
And then do behave. So that's sort of a negative as well.
Well, that was good.
Yeah.
I'm glad I had that content there. Les Pauler. Isn't it about time? She had to go. Who is Les Paul?
Not even the owner of Gibson. I don't know. He was a guitarist. I think he had you know what? I should really know about this stuff. I think he had a signature model. They called it the Les Paul after him, I think.
And no one knows who he fucking is?
I think they do.
Why isn't there an Elvis? Did he play guitar?
An Elvis signature model.
I've got the fucking sillies, right? And Josh is one of the only people that really get it out of me.
Yeah, same.
It's fucking bad. I've got to stay on topic, but all I want to do is just be fucking insane. I don't know what it is.
It is a certain level of mania.
Yeah.
That
you activate.
Yeah, it's reciprocal.
Yeah. It's a fucking weird one. You want to talk about your album more?
I've done that a lot recently.
We don't have to.
No, it's good. Definitely the best thing we've done. More concise, focused. There you go.
There you go. I actually, do you want to say that again? Because I talked over it. More concise.
More concise, good focused songs, all the riffs, all that stuff.
Runtime? Approx?
44 minutes.
Oh, that is nice.
Perfect.
That is nice.
Maybe even less.
I do remember. Was it Kerrang? You can call them out. Was it Kerrang? Who gave Edge of an Earth? And they were like, it's just too fucking long.
No, I think that was every magazine, genuinely.
What do you want? It's more
Do you want
music.
less? No,
yeah.
that was my thought at the time, but I think, I get it now, long albums. But yeah, I do remember just being like, but all the songs are good, aren't they?
Here's a question. How many, yeah, they are. How many singles did you put out?
On the new record?
Yeah. My nose is running from crying.
6, maybe?
Yeah,
5, 6.
that's new, isn't it? Find that helps?
Yeah. Breaks the bank a bit, doing that many music videos.
Fucking 6 singles. That's what happened now, though. That's how many tracks are on it?
10. No, maybe it's 5 singles then. Sorry. Still half.
Still half. I was going to say the lion's share, but that's not.
No.
The lion gets most. 8 would be the lion's share.
Surely anything over 6.
Depends how hungry he is.
Headbutting the table.
I could not drink if I just hung out with you every day.
You couldn't drink.
No, I could not drink. Like,
Oh, you could?
I feel,
All right.
I feel drunk.
Giddy on each other.
Giddy. That's love.
2 grown men.
That's love. Yeah, the mega singles thing. So we haven't done a record. When was Cycle of Suffering?
Came out. It came out like February 2020.
Oh, sucks to be you. How many singles then? Because that's when the single boom started happening.
Yeah, like 2,
Yeah,
2.5.
And now you have to do like 5, because you have to keep those Spotify numbers up. You have to keep everyone's attention.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really have any pressure from anyone. That was mainly me just going like, let's do loads of videos. Like,
Really?
I don't think the label were like, you have to do this many.
But was that a calculated decision on your point?
Calculate what you will. No.
Thanks, I will.
No, I mean, maybe they would have said you should do more, but I think we'd always just planned. I think part of the writing for the record was like, we want to do like our version of like a Black Album where every song could be a single, which we've never put that focus in on before. So therefore, I had one idea back in the day. I was like, let's do a video for every single song. That's way too expensive. So that was an idea from the start. So we were always going to do that.
So wait, have you got another single coming out then? Another video coming out?
Yeah, it should be out by the time this goes.
This will be out in December, so you can talk about it. What's the song?
Absent.
Apparently Josh is super jacked in it. Someone else told me.
Oh, it's just good lighting.
Yeah.
You can see me. It was filmed like 2 weeks ago.
Nah, but you were like quite shredded. You still going to the gym?
Yeah.
What's your nutrition like these days with the vegan?
Same old. I don't really eat much processed stuff. So I eat like the most processed thing I eat. Well, I have protein powder.
Yeah.
But like tempeh. But I don't do like mock meat and stuff.
You don't do mock meat?
At home. Just on a regular
I'm
daily
sure
basis.
you've got
Especially
it.
like cooking for kids. I do all the cooking, so I want everything
The
to
fuck
be.
are we going to get for takeaway then? If you're not doing mock meat? Or
No, I will.
You
Yeah,
mock it up?
Oh yeah.
Daddy's
just,
away.
Yeah. Just generally day to day, week to week at home. Just I'll cook with like beans, lentils, tempeh, tofu, potatoes, rice, whatever.
And he gets jacked from that, right?
Yeah.
There'll be people listening going, you can't get jacked from vegan.
But yeah, when I'm on tour, everything. I cut loose.
What's your favourite cutting loose vegan style?
To be honest, I'm over burgers. I love burgers, but like it's the only vegan option everywhere. Like, oh, well, there's a vegan burger. Have you tried the Beyond? Yeah, I have tried a Beyond Burger. Sick of them.
Yeah, the Beyond Burger, I love them, but they do have, there's like an
aftertaste.
and smell. that is so specific.
Yeah, you know when you've had a Beyond or when you're having it.
Yeah, it's almost like, you know, when you puke off too much tequila and then for a while afterwards, the smell of tequila brings you back there. That's me with Beyond Burgers.
Yeah. I can't relate.
I thought we were on a roll.
Sorry. No, pizza. Like, I love pizza. Pizza's never bad.
Do you want to do pizza?
Well, it is. Sometimes it is bad.
Do you want to do pizza?
Bad
I reckon if we
pizza's
order
bad.
it now, it'll be ready by the time the podcast
Are
is
you
gone.
ordering?
Yeah, I'm going to get it.
What's the name of the
place? I'll give them a shout out because they're a little independent place. It's called Pizza Punks.
Yeah, like the name.
Have a look at the menu. I'm going to get a load of shit because I'm really fucking hungry.
Oh, same. Yeah, I want to impress you with how much I can eat as well. Because I can eat a lot.
The vegan pizzas are very good.
And how do you say that in Nduja? What?
I think it's Nuja.
Nduja. That's just become a thing like out of nowhere. You know how like halloumi just like willed itself into existence like 15 years ago. Never heard of it. Then all of a sudden it's everywhere.
Salted caramel.
Yeah.
I can't remember real caramel anymore. When was the last time we saw caramel flavour? Always salted.
Yeah.
Simon, leave this in, actually. It's funny. Are you getting the vegan shit there? Is it coming up? Because it's not for me on Deliveroo.
Not pizzas, but I am seeing the vegan mac and cheese. Cheeseburger pizza. Croque Monsieur. With a pentagram on it. Almost. That was anarchy, eh?
They are punky.
I don't even want to make loads of quick edits, but I would genuinely like to know your opinion on pineapple on a pizza.
Let's get into it in a minute. Let's order this, and then we'll get into the pineapple pizza hour.
Well, we know where they stand on pineapple. Jeez.
What, not there? Or 3 different types. It could be either way.
Yeah, there's none.
No pineapple.
I love pineapple on a pizza.
I'm indifferent to it, and I'm also indifferent to Marmite. Everyone's like, you love it or you hate it. I'll eat it. Not picking it up from the airport, but you know, I like it.
Picking me up.
See? Bestie.
Vegan pepperoni, yes, please.
Yeah, get that mock in him. He got that mock in him. This is what I mean when I say I got that mock in me.
Can I have...
You can have whatever you want. It's gone on the Downbeat card, boy.
Oh, right, okay.
This is content.
I think I've
keep this in.
done stuff.
I'm going to get extra shit then. Vegan pepperoni. Do you want dip? Vegan mayo dip?
Yeah, whatever's closest to the, like, just classic sort of Domino's style
I'll
dip.
go vegan mayo, we'll see. I'm going to get this punk mac and cheese for a side, correct?
Mm-hmm.
The vegan one?
Correct.
Vegan mac and cheese. Oh, you've already got it?
Yeah.
You've done it? He's done it. Right. Sourdough base.
Oh, I didn't see that.
No, I just changed it to sourdough.
Thank you.
Because I knew you'd want it, Josh.
Yep.
Pizza ordered. You've got until the pizza arrives or the conversation becomes stale or the cameras run out until the episode ends. Pineapple on pizza. You've asked me.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on it?
For it, yeah, it's great.
Are you staunchly for, as in you will actively go for pineapple over everything else?
I do like it. I think an olive is, if I've got to pick like one thing on a pizza.
Never the twain shall meet, surely.
Yeah, olives and pineapple.
Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah.
That is...
No, I'm not.
That is sensory overload.
Yeah, give it to me.
Really?
Yeah. But people that like have a problem with it, just get over it. Put anything on a pizza.
Oh, pineapple. I mean, I've got a problem with pineapple and olive together. I think that is what you Mediterranean and whatever pineapple is, Hawaiian. I just assumed it. I assumed it's nationality.
It's good. Yeah, I'm like that with certain things. Like can't remember like someone made like a shepherd's pie and they put some cumin in it. I was like, no, that's.
I mean, yeah,
That
that's curry. That's in a curry,
Yeah.
isn't it? Why?
Or like curry or maybe Mexican food as well.
Was that someone we know? I feel like I've seen this happen before.
Yeah, I
Was
mean,
it my old flatmate? I feel like I remember this.
don't know.
I remember this being a debate in my old kitchen.
sounds like the sort of thing we talk about. Yeah,
I think that would have happened after watching Take Me Out. Hang on. Where do pineapples come from? Brazil. You're mixing Brazilian and Mediterranean. It's fine.
Do they
You
not
do
have
you.
olives there? Do olives grow in Brazil?
Does Brazil have olives? Brazil looks for its own olive. Brazil's largest producer. Brazil, second largest consumer of olives outside of the Mediterranean.
Very Brazilian taste in pizza.
You're onto something. I stand corrected.
Please do.
Wow, good for you. Anyway, my thoughts on pineapple pizza is, yeah, I kind of regret not getting it now we've talked about it. But like the issue, I actually less like ham. You know, it's always ham and pineapple.
Yeah. Pepperoni and pineapple would be way better.
Yeah,
Surely.
and now I wish I'd done that because like ham is the boring thing there. That should be the debate. How are you on ham? Because if you're not getting pepperoni on a pizza, you're getting fucking cheese and vegetables. Don't give me like chicken on a pizza. Fuck right off.
Tuna,
olives and pineapple.
I mean, obviously I don't eat it, but I'm just saying. No, I'm saying it's bad.
Tuna.
No, I'm saying it's insane when people put that on a pizza
Fried egg.
or like mix it up in with the sauce.
Fried egg in the middle.
Again, just to reiterate, I am still vegan, but I can still remember a time when I wasn't, and yeah, all that stuff.
What do you miss?
Oh, the main thing is cheese and omelets are like the only things that are like.
Did you definitely pick vegan cheese on your pizza?
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Good. Cheese and omelettes, did you say?
Well, eggs, but yeah, having an omelette.
That fake egg shit not good?
I haven't tried it. It's probably just full of garbage.
No processed boy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like adamantly. It's just like it's always really expensive and it's just full of garbage. Just rather eat like proper
God, it
food.
must be. Is it either liberating or is it meltdown mode when you have to go on tour and not eat processed?
I mean, I try not to. No. I eat like a idiot when I'm on tour. No, it's just fine.
Because I don't drink at home, and then I go on tour and I fucking unleash.
Hell.
Yeah, but I've got a whole thing lately where I'm like, I play. Oh, you're gonna love this. You're straight edge. I play worse. I get depressed more, but I'm very bored. Like when I'm drinking. Sorry, when I'm not drinking, I'm bored. But when I do drink, I play worse because I slept like shit because I was pissed up. And I'm more depressed. But then I'm
The rest of your days.
so fucking boring.
Yeah, but how much are you being day drunk then?
No, it's never pre-show. It's post-show, but it's like post-show boredom. And I'm like, I've got this nice dopamine. I just want fucking more. And I've got a thing on this tour that's coming up week after next. You've already seen it by this point. All the bus flipped and I died. That's what I'm talking about. Eerie, a voice from the grave.
Stop it. I'm going to take that grimoire and flush it down your toilet.
But like, I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? Because it's an hour
What
long
does Tom
set.
do?
Doesn't drink.
Yeah, I know.
But I feel like everyone else's brain is better than mine. I need, you know what I'm like. You have to write me a list of rules. I need stimulus.
Someone take Craig out for a walk, play with him, rub his belly, put him in his bunk.
That's what I need.
Yeah, you need
I can't do games. I like the Switch. I play Switch at home, multiplayer.
Yeah.
But on tour, I'll never get it out.
Yeah, I never use it.
I pack it. I just never. I can't. I've only got. I'm a very social person.
Yeah, I'm not. I just like eating cereal on my own.
I mean, that is
No,
fun also.
I can be social. If it's like the tour party, then I like to be social.
I thought about a bizarre tactic where most gyms are like 24 hours. I thought about if I went to the fucking gym after the show.
Or amped up. Yeah, but you would have expelled a fair bit of energy though. Although
Yeah,
you've
and then
got
I'd be
the
bored in the
adrenaline.
day.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not bored in the day because I go to the gym.
Yeah.
Fucking annoying. I wish I had one. That's why I started vaping.
It's insane.
It sucks, doesn't it? But it was a vice. I need because I did a tour without drinking, and I was like, I need a vice. I need one. I love to be naughty. I love to just a little. This is bad, and I wasn't drinking, so it was vaping.
It's like me and coffee.
Yeah, coffee guy now.
Yeah, I'm off it for. I'm going to see if I can go a week.
Why do you do this yourself?
Honestly,
it's just coffee.
Yeah, I guess I don't like thinking I'm dependent on anything. It's like a willpower.
I like independence. I like to be addicted to things. I just need one at all times.
Yeah.
I wish I had.
What could we get you into?
I can't get into weed because the thing is, I need to take a fucking anti-anxiety pill to take the weed. Yeah. So that's not good because then you just get into the anti-anxiety pills, really.
Yeah.
So and that's annoying. Weed's the most annoying one. Like, because I wish I could do it, I just can't.
Is there an activity we could get you into?
What, that you do at fucking 2 a.m?
In the dressing room or on a bus? Yeah, I don't know. Go for a run? Go run it off?
Sex, drugs, rock and roll, that's it. And that's literally sounds like I'm doing a bit, but I get it. My brain is one of those brains that I need one of those at all times. Coffee falls under the drugs thing. Yeah. All day, drink coffee, then rock and roll, then drugs.
Yeah.
But I need to swap the drugs out. Not drugs, but
more
like
rock
alcohol.
And roll.
Post rock and roll. PR and R.
Yeah, I don't know. Go to a rock club.
But what? Not drink.
Yeah, what everyone wants to do on a touring party, go to the rock club after the show.
Which is really fun if you get blackout drunk, but it's the least fun.
Oh yeah, get me away from it. Yeah, I don't know.
What do you do on tour after the set?
You know what? It's been a while since I've been on tour and not headlined, other than the Metallica one. But then it's like you're on tour with Metallica, and gonna go watch Metallica, and just like, So I mean, normally it'd just be like play guitar.
Still play guitar after the set? That's post rock and roll.
No. Sorry. So like, no, like if we were like headlining, I'd probably just play some guitar or I don't know, listen to some music. Then you play the show, and I'm like hungry, so I'll eat
food.
Yeah, food's a bit of a vice.
And what are you doing in your bunk? Not, no, I don't mean wanking, but I mean like you watching something.
Nah.
Straight to bed.
No, but
what are you doing in your bunk? Scrolling Instagram.
Not straight to bunk. You might just like. Honestly,
this is what I mean. This is drinking hours for me, and then what I like to do is get into my bunk drunk and just like fucking just be drunk in my bunk, drunk in a bunk. I'm as drunk as a skunk in a bunk. Right?
Yeah. No, that sounds fun.
Yeah, see? It's really fun. Well, I've been hanging out with people, and then, especially if I've had a couple of drinks, and then I can smoke weed if I've had a couple of drinks. I can't do it otherwise. I'm too fucking mental. Here's the issue. I have mental illness, and I refuse to take the medication for it. So I'll just self-medicate with alcohol, but now I don't want that, but I don't want to take the antidepressants.
I really wonder what
is wrong.
No, I'm saying that like Tom and Drew and Nick like don't provide anything, but I really wonder what it'd be like if me and you toured together. If I could.
It'd be fucking great.
No, I just mean in terms of just the mania. I'm sure you get the mania with them.
I definitely do. Tom's another one.
Yeah,
Tom's another one where in fact all of them. Movie nights are good, and that's maybe why I'm thinking like I can replace drinking with snacks if there's a movie being watched. Big fan of that.
Yeah.
But our last few tours, we've done those little fucking buses that don't have a lounge. There's no viewing area. But this one, we're doing a nice bus. So maybe I'll just be a movie night guy.
No, I don't think you will.
You think I'll be drinking?
Also, like it's kind of boring as well because if you're actually just watching a movie sat in silence after just playing a show.
Fun movie.
Banter.
Yeah, there'll be banter.
What are you watching? Like Step Brothers? Or
yeah, probably. Or like I like doing like a series. Like on tour, you do like a fucking like right now. Me and Leica are doing the Saw franchise from front to back, which gets progressively worse. as you'd imagine for any. But you could do that on a tour bus.
Yeah.
Every tonight, guys, we got fucking Hellraiser 7. Is it 7? I think it might be 10. We're gonna watch a horror film tonight,
Yeah.
as is tradition. Me and you.
Some of the good ones that we last watched together, was it Baskin?
Basking, yeah.
The Void?
The Void, yeah. Bloody good.
The
Did we watch the Serbian film?
No, I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
No.
I think I watched that on my own. That's worse.
Yeah.
You've never seen it? It's fucking horrific.
No, yeah, I don't know if I need to.
I think you got kids as well. You don't want to see it. Really bad. Truly a horror film, though. I'll defend that to my
Truly
grave.
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that once and someone was like, "You're fucking sick." I was like, "It's a great horror film." And they were like, "You're sick." And then I was like, "It's the only movie that has ever truly horrified me."
Really?
It's really.
What about The Exorcist when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, yeah, but
Scary.
as a fully grown man, there's not been a movie other than the Serbian film where I watched it and went, "Oh my God, that is fucking horrendous." Other than like Rotten.com movies, but they're real.
Yeah.
I showed my mum one of those once. You know the story?
No.
When I was a kid, I thought it was fake because I just assumed that it would definitely be fake. And I showed my mum this video from Rotten.com. I won't say what it is because it's fucking horrible. Is that illegal to have watched it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, this is a joke. And I was like, "Mum," I don't know why. I was like, "Mum, come and have a look at this." And it was like this video of someone getting fucking shot. And she was like, "What the fuck are you?" Like, obviously freaked out. And I was like, "No, it's fake. It looks really real, doesn't it?" And then I was going through, fuck me, the internet was crazy. I was going through the frames to try and show her that it was fake. Because I was like, "Look, it just skips over. Like, it's just good special effects." Found the frame where the bullet hits the head. That was my childhood.
That's mad. Our old drummer.
I'm laughing about it as well. I shouldn't be laughing about it. It's a real fucking video.
Yeah. I remember him showing me stuff like that, like Ogrish and stuff.
That was a different
Different
time.
time, yeah. Don't know what I mean by that.
And that's why I'm fucked up in the head, probably. But I will defend that. Like, it horrified me when I found out it was real, obviously, that one. And I was like, "Oh, that's horrible. I never want to feel like that again." Whereas people would, well, maybe some people watched it and went, "That was great. I'm going to go out and do that." So I don't really know. It told me what my preferences were.
Early on.
Yeah.
Horrible stuff.
Horrible stuff, not keen.
Yeah, well, let's watch horror, but just a regular horror film later then.
I've got nothing on the bank other than like Hereditary if we do it again, because I've only seen it that one time.
I've only seen it once.
And it was wonderful.
Yeah. I think that's one of my favourite, more modern horror films.
Did you do Midsummer?
Yeah. Also,
I think I did that with you. Did we watch that one?
maybe that's a good one.
Yeah, that's the best bit.
Yeah.
Splash it, that head gets splattered up.
Wicker Man-ish. Oh, I guess that's probably an obvious nod, deliberate, isn't it?
Did you watch Beau is Afraid?
No.
It's very wacky. It's like avant-garde on a level of like past David Lynch.
Yeah, I don't know if I
weirdness.
want that.
It's very weird.
One time, like, Adam Christensen was like, "You ever seen Eraserhead?" I was like, "No." He was like, "Let's watch it. It's amazing. You'll love it." And I just remember being like, and I love David Lynch stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I love Lost Highway. That's crazy, even though. And wait, Lost Highway is definitely the one. Like, I'm at your house.
Yeah, best fucking scene ever.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Eraserhead. I was just like, why have you made me watch this?
Yeah, very weird. Yeah, Beau is Afraid, like, kind of a Eraserheady in terms of just like, this doesn't really make sense. Good though, shot well, nice to look at. But I need horror. The guy that did The Witch
needs something like maybe very satanic or something like occult is what I'm actually meant to say. That's always
we watched The Witch together, didn't we? We used to have we had our horror movie nights. The guy that made The Witch,
it was only horror films, wasn't it?
Yeah, only.
Much.
Fucking
Just nice.
couple of metalers. The guy that made The Witch is making Nosferatu, like a Dracula thing.
In the same style.
Okay, well, the Witch, and he did the Lighthouse. If you saw the Lighthouse,
I didn't.
Lighthouse is very lynchy, but I loved it. I went to the cinema to see it with Gabe, Dragonneck, and Drew, and we came out of it and we were all like, I think I loved it. It was super fucking arty.
Right.
But that guy's doing... Have you seen Bram Stoker's Dracula?
Who's in that one?
Keanu Reeves. Winona Ryder.
Yes, yeah, I have.
Respectfully. I watched it yesterday. Gary Oldman.
Is that also got... no, it's not Tom Waits. Is in like a scene. Or is that the other one?
Oh no, I didn't know it's a movie, isn't it?
Okay.
Henry Rollins is in Lost Highway though.
Yep. Yeah.
Isn't Tom Waits in a... I love how the podcast always just evolves into movies. I'm a movie guy.
Movie buff.
Love movies.
Craig Kermode.
Who?
Mike Kermode.
I don't know.
Yeah. Big movie guy. Did we ever talk on the last podcast about Lars? Because I feel like that's something that everyone's always like... that we said we'd talk about, but we may have done it already.
It's the reason that this podcast exists.
Yeah.
Was because it was originally going to be a podcast called And Justice for Lars. And the first episode would be me talking to you about how Lars Ulrich is actually fucking sick and everyone can suck a fucking big one. One of his.
Is it in a head one?
Yeah, it's one of his. From the horse's mouth. From the horse's hand. Hoof.
Do you know what I feel like's happened? Is we're talking quite quietly, like both having a little come down from some of the mania. We've peaked.
Yeah, I am.
Now we're just both
I feel like that now, yeah.
Thinking about food.
We didn't talk about Lars, yeah. I'm hungry, you're hungry. For some reason, the podcast thing keeps saying, like, it was on 11 hours and now it's on 2 hours, so I don't know how long it's actually going to last. That's not how maths works, because it's only been 1 hour and 20 minutes. But I don't think I had the Dream Festival segment when we last did the podcast.
Right, yeah.
And I hate this segment, but with you, I think it'll be fun. Dream Festival, right? I'll talk you through it.
I've heard it. I've heard you. I listen. I'm an avid listener, long time
Good,
listener,
thank
first
God.
time guest, second time guest.
Second time guest. Third time guest?
Maybe, I can't remember. Maybe twice.
I think so. Where is it? Where's it going to be held?
I mean, I wasn't prepared for this. Bali.
Great answer. You can be prepared all you want, but you're not going to come up with an answer better than Bali.
No, yeah, Bali.
I nearly said Banter.
Yeah, I think you did.
Why Bali?
Just great place. Just
fucking best, isn't it?
Yeah, food's great. Climate, beaches.
You played there or just holiday?
Just holiday, vacation.
In between tours, or you just went all the way there?
In between. It was like on the way to Australia. Go there for a bit.
Perfect.
Go to Australia.
Perfect. Did you do the Monkey Temple? Vegan?
Yeah.
They're not captive. They're free.
They're just roaming around by
free range monkey.
Yeah. They are just happen to be there, yeah.
What else you do?
Just ate a lot of food. There's a lot of good vegan stuff there.
What's there?
But even like there's like loads of good like vegan restaurants, but there's loads of just restaurants that like just all the food's good.
I've only been once, and I honestly don't even think I ate a meal. I just got fucked up for like a week. It was crazy. It was BWP played a show, and we did a Southeast Asia tour. Landed in Bali for the first show, and the promoter went missing for the whole Southeast Asia tour. So other than like, I think we had Singapore and something else at the end. So he'd gone missing, so we had no show booked that night. We were supposed to be in 4 different countries after that. And we ended up just being like, fuck it, we're in Bali.
What happened to him?
Don't know. Just fucking, maybe ticket sales were terrible and he just did a run.
Oh, right. Okay. Nothing more.
No, nothing sinister. But good movie-ish. So we just like, well, we got fucking a week off in Bali and let's just fly to Singapore at the end of it. It just went fucking nuts. 5 lads in Bali. 5 single lads in Bali. It was fucking mental. Nothing like that. It was all above board. But yeah, it was good. Good times. Anyway, your festival.
What's next?
You talk all over the guest. I'm really fucking sorry. I've got something wrong with my brain.
No, it's fine. It's the same brain. What's next?
What's your catering?
Like,
You got like a
or-
dream festival, dream restaurant. You would love to cater the festival. He'd be going.
Yeah.
His brain's going.
Tandoori connoisseur from my village.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that
Good
what it's
guy.
called? What? And is it a vegan or they have a vegan?
No, it's just loads of vegan stuff on the menu. Just delicious.
What'd you go for? What'd you go to?
Begins with D. No, not Doppiaza.
Well, he doesn't know.
Danzak.
Danzak.
There you go. Yeah.
What's the
Spice level?
what's the girth in it? You got no mock meat. What's
Oh yeah, no, it's like vegetables, lentils. It's kind of like a what's a lentil curry?
I don't know the names of any of them.
Yeah, no.
All right, you got curry for catering.
Yeah.
Dal.
That's the word I was looking for.
Dal.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was on the tip of my tongue. Sylosis is playing. So, what time does Sylosis play?
Oh, like sunset, I guess. I don't know what time that'll be. What time of year it is in Bali, but
On a main stage. What stage do you want to be on?
can we close the second stage in a tent?
Yeah. Why?
Good vibe, because you've got the elements of like an outdoor festival, but you've got a lid on it.
And you always
Sounds better in a tent. There's like you're like more enclosed, but you're still sort of outdoors. But
Speaking of sound, who mixed the new Sylosis record?
me,
Yours truly.
me.
No, does that mean me? If I say yours truly.
No, it was actually me. Yeah, no.
I mixed it. Oh, the pizza's on the way. You're out of fucking luck, guys. It's not here though. You mixed it.
Yeah.
So since the first 2 EPs, that's your first time back mixing, or did
No, I did the last one as well.
you did that as well?
Yeah,
This one's better.
yeah, definitely. I've got a lot better.
It's annoying how that happens, isn't it? It's not bad, the one before it, but this one is like, I heard it, and the first thing, Adam sent me the link, and I went, who mixed this? It sounds fucking great. And he was like, Josh.
Yeah, I love production, making stuff sound good. So yeah, thank you.
Have you done anyone else, like, recently? Is that something you
done
were
some
looking
test mixes. I did a creator live mix. I am looking to do more of it.
Did
Yeah,
you?
Yeah.
Create a live mix. That's pretty fucking sick.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. But I mixed like here and there.
That's the fucking
nice.
That's the dream gig, though. I can't do it because I don't have the attention span anymore. And
I genuinely love doing it as well. Yeah,
But like that's like me. I like grading the camera shit. Like I can sit there all day and fucking.
Yeah.
That's like mixing for eyes.
yeah. It is.
Eye
Exactly.
mixing.
It's eye mixing. Who I mixed it?
I'm still not over AI. Just I is really fucking funny. It's the dream because really you don't have to deal with anyone really. You have to deal with mixed notes, but it's not like you're tracking a band. Engineering a record is the worst.
Yeah, I'd be super picky with bands that I'm going to work with for that.
For mixing,
No, for tracking and producing.
are you looking for doing tracking as well?
I am doing some, yeah.
Are you?
some bands.
Fuck, I don't think I could do that anymore.
But if the band's sick and like good musicians and they got their shit together, it's fine.
Kurt Ballou style. I think he goes and has a little listen, and I think you have to send him like a live recording or something. Does some in-depth thing.
I mean, yeah.
That's a good idea.
I mean, just tracking like musicians that can't play the stuff they write happens a lot.
Me and you've done that a couple of times.
Oh yeah, we have. Yeah,
I'm not going to throw him under the bus, but I've never ever had to fix so much of every instrument. People can't piece it together from this.
I can't even piece it together. I don't
I'll
even know
tell
who
you
you're on about.
afterwards.
Yeah.
There's a band that it was either a band that I tracked and no one could play their instruments, and I had to say to you, like, can you play this when they've gone home?
That rings a bell.
Or no, it wasn't that. I thought about doing that, but I didn't do that. It was a band that you were tracking and I tracked the drums for because I had a drum studio and they didn't have one, and you didn't have one, but you were already doing the album. And between the two of us, we had to fucking. It was chop suey with the edit. It was fucking mental.
Yeah, that happened a lot. So I'll avoid that happening.
Band's still going, so good on them. Fake it till you make it. Rest of your festival, I'm just concentrated on pizza right now.
Yeah, I'll try and get through this real quick then.
Who's headlining?
Metallica.
I know,
Sorry.
but it's so boring. Who's main support? Or who's headlining? Oh, you want to headline the second stage. Who's main support to Metallica? Equal size. I'm getting the mania's coming back because I'm thinking about the pizza.
Yeah.
This now says 1 hour as well, so we do have to fucking...
Yeah, I mean,
You don't have to speak fast, but...
Yeah, I guess
I can chaperone you through the rest of it.
Just Pantera without all the bad stuff. Yeah. Probably Pantera. Probably 90s Sepultura with Max in there.
I really want to talk about that Pantera stuff, but someone's going to take it and put it into a fucking news article if we do it.
It's not worth it.
No.
Death with Gene Hoglan, Symbolic.
It's a dream festival, so Chucky Boy could...
Yeah, Gene Hoglan, Symbolic era.
Yeah, I don't like Sounds of Perseverance. We've had this chat.
Yeah, Symbolic's the one for me, an individual. What other bands do I
Oh,
like?
Death's good. I'll give you
Cannibal Corpse.
Death. When was the last time we saw Cannibal Corpse?
What with Angel? I'm just listing all my favourite bands now. Not that long ago. No, yes, long ago.
He's on a click now and he's fucking
you
so
said.
sick.
Yeah.
They were fucking amazing. Eric Rutan's fucking ripping.
Yeah, I fucking love Rutan. Yeah.
Unreal.
How many bands do I mean, I could go on and on.
Yeah,
and on.
give me some more because people don't know. Because you like good music. Just give me a bunch of fucking bands and we'll end the fucking podcast.
I'll put Nine Inch Nails on there as well. Perfect Circle. Obviously, Tool's way up there actually. Slipknot, Iowa era. You must have been at some of those Reading Festival shows.
Yeah, boy.
Back in the day,
Big time.
Slipknot, that was good stuff. Well, that's pretty
We're
stacked.
talking white suit Slipknot.
First time I saw them, and I think this is the only time I've ever seen them do it, it was half of them were in white border suits, half of them were in black at Reading Festival 2000.
Fucking
Still on-
Campino.
What?
Do you remember those little sweets that were like red and white swirl? Sorry.
Yeah, Campino Slipknot.
You saw Campino Slipknot?
Yeah. That was like the best show I've ever seen. Campino Slipknot. First
I hope
album,
I'm not making it up. Campino was...
Yeah, I think you're right. But there was no red. It was just white and black boiler suits. And it was the loudest show I'd ever seen.
Campino sweets. Nostalgia. Campino strawberry and yogurt. There you go. Out of stock since 2001.
Not long after. It was a year after I saw them at Reading Festival.
I
Yeah.
thought you were going to make a 9/11 joke. I don't know why. You said not long after. My brain goes to 9/11 because it was 2001.
Did you know what I think of it is buying God Hates Us All? Every time I associate with being in college, hearing about that and picking up God Hates Us All.
Album fucking rules.
Yeah.
It needs its flowers.
Yeah, oh yeah, Slayer's
Paul
going to be on
Bostaph
there.
needs his flowers. I love Paul. I love Lombardo. Bostaph
No, you're just teaching me a phrase I've never heard. Needs
needs
his flowers.
needs his flowers. It's like someone underappreciated. Give them their flowers.
What are the flowers for?
Just being good.
Yeah. He's sick. That album rips. And they're going to be on the Dream lineup too.
There's a cat that is just looking for something.
Is that it? Location, catering, bands?
What's your after party?
What do I like doing? Eating. Just snacks. Popcorn. Horror films.
Yeah, nice. Where are you staying? What's your accommodation?
Pool party. I don't know.
No, pool party's good. This is why I stopped doing it because everyone's dream festival is it's in the best place on earth with the best bands on earth with a pool party at the end.
Yeah. Sorry.
But I wanted yours because you went a little bit in depth. I realised that I'd forgotten to ask you about who mixed the thing because I thought that was interesting because you did a very good job.
Thanks, mate.
It's a very good album.
Thank you.
What's your touring plans for next year that will be out by December?
I hope it's out by December. We should be in Australia in January with Dyer's Murder.
It'll fucking be out surely by then.
Well, by that I just mean I hope the tour definitely goes ahead. I'm just, like I said, I don't get excited about stuff. If like next month it's like, oh, the tour's actually been postponed or cancelled.
Who else is on that lineup? We've got to be quick because I can see this is going to run out of shit.
I don't know if the lineup's confirmed.
Oh, but it'll be good.
It was
This cat is determined
Time
to
Fetus
ruin
and
the
End,
podcast.
but I don't think it is.
Oh no, that would have been fucking great. Not blast beats. You'd have to pull out the fucking fast songs.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not saying you don't belong there. That's all your brain tick there. Who you think you are?
Festivals, hopefully get some of them, and then America end of next year, this time next year, November.
Check out Josh's Patreon that I'm bullying him into starting.
Yeah, hopefully I've got one.
He's like, oh, I don't think I want to do it. And I'm like, just fucking do it. Because it's going to, like you said, Twitch keeps you accountable for your vocaling.
Yeah.
Make Patreon keep you accountable for your guitar shit. Give people their fucking whatever YouTube video. Just ask a little bit of money. I'm going to put out YouTube videos every fucking week. And I'll continue to do them, but this is supporting me. Give me the money on Patreon. I'll give you the stems. That's the pizza. But we can't talk about architects. Oh, fuck.